what could be in the box? As if the graphic doesn't make it too obvious. But this is a Samsung, I forget the model number. Okay. What is the model number? I believe it's an ML-1675. And this is going to replace my ill-fated Canon DJC-2100 that is currently sitting in the closet, along with 2 stereos and some old Dell Inspiron thing that's on its way to the trash. So let me get my cutters, my knife, and I'm going to open up the box for you. Okay, so I'm going to unbox it. Now, this isn't that heavy. Like, you'd think a laser printer would weigh like a ton, but it doesn't. It actually weighs about as much as my other printer does. But then again, it's a tiny-ass person. Tiny-ass thing. It's not a person. I don't cut anything in a divine act of stupidity. And there we go. So, on the top we have the power cord, this styrofoam piece, and the piece de resistance. And I'm going to have to flip it over to get it out. So I didn't have to flip it, I just had to use effort. Then in here we have all of our useless instructions that I will never read. And okay, let's unbox this packaging. Which isn't that hard because all they did was tie it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get this out. Packaging, it's a tiny thing in person. I mean, like, seriously, this thing is small. So just a second and I'll have it out. This is the tiniest printer I think I have ever seen in terms of laser. It's actually, the one at the store is smaller, but to remove the fancy plastic, ceremoniously remove the fancy plastic stuff that we will probably have to remove in order to actually use the printer correctly. So let's remove the fancy paper stuff. In there you see it comes with a, it actually comes with a piece, it comes with the toner in it. I'm not showing you any of this. Of course, that there's the toner. So that was kind of stupid and unnecessary. So in a second, I'm going to have this mess cleaned up and I'm going to have the printer installed. So, get rid of the box. Probably wasn't the safest thing to do because it landed on a hole punch, but... And I already managed to get it dirty. I am so destructive. But I found out that they don't supply you with a USB cable, which is kind of cheap to say the least, but hey, I've got a billion of those things anyways, and I don't really care. And we will remove this because we don't need this, do we? I hope this wasn't one of those things that they hope you keep on the printer forever, because if it is, well, I just broke that rule. I'd be able to get it off if I had nails. But guess what? I don't have those, so... Just a second. Now, before I power it on, I'll take you through the features. It is ENERGY STAR compliant. As you can see, the ENERGY STAR logo. It is black, which is a very sleek color, I will say that. It has a print screen button right there. You press that and it prints the contents of the screen. In there, of course, is the toner. I'll have to make note of that model number. That's what it looks like on the inside. There's your humongous roller. Put this in the right way, why don't you? And it actually has this flip-out paper holder, so the paper doesn't go flying out the printer when you're finished. I should probably read the manual to figure out how I print off a test page. But down here, that's the tray This is extendable for, I believe that's letter size. I don't think this goes up to legal, does it? No, I don't think this is this printer goes up to legal, which is kind of unfortunate. So I'll get some paper, then we will ceremoniously plug it in for the first time. I don't know if I did it right or not, but I believe it might be legal size, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to now ceremoniously plug it in for the first time. Without killing myself. And it's plugged in. And my computer immediately responded to it. Doesn't do any power on self-tests. Oh, that's nice. Oh, here it comes. Immediately prints out a document. Or tries to, anyways. Okay, I think I did something wrong. Oh no. Apparently not. What is it trying to do? Just a second. So I'm now installing the, oh my god. Easy Printer Manager. I didn't need to install that. Why did I select to install that? Knew I should have hit the custom installation. Oh well. I'll just remove it later. If that's even possible. But this is the special driver that you need, because the driver isn't included with Windows. Which I suppose makes perfect sense, because this printer is a new printer anyways. It's probably relatively new. I didn't see it last year. This is the first year I've seen Samsung making printers, let alone Samsung making computers. Actually, I think they started in 2008. 2008. I think they started in either 2010 or 2009, because in 2008, when I bought this satellite, they were not selling Samsung computers. And like I said, they didn't include a USB cable with this thing, which is totally cheap, but whatever. I mean, I have like a billion USB cables anyways. I think they were expecting that in this day and age you have your own USB cable. And I found out that this switch you have to press and hold to turn it off. So it's another thing I found out. And when I come back, I'm going to print out a test page. And so there you go. When I figure out how to print the test page, because this doesn't have any instructions, the instructions are on the CD. And you might be able to see there in the back. Well, I can anyways. I don't think this camera will let you see it. But in the back, you might just be able to no, you can't. But that's the fuser core. Keep hitting the pause button while I'm actually trying to do something. But that's the fuser. And it's actually hot. Which is amazing. But, definitely smells like a new printer. And now it's telling me I can print off a test page, so that's what I will do. I don't even think it sent anything to the printer, did it? Okay, let's try sending it again. Here it comes. Very quick printout. And it's perfect. No tracking, no problems. Doesn't even come out of the printer warm. See, Control P, I don't know what that does. Oh, Control P prints which you see on the screen. Oh no, that's not what it does. Super easy, one-touch print screen button. That would be that button right there. Ultra compact. Well, I suppose that actually speaks for itself, although most printers are that compact these days anyways. Reliable performance and high resolution. Samsung printer. So I know that it works. Although it does take a little bit of time to warm up. That isn't a problem. No thank you, I am not going to register a single thing. And I'm now going to try the print screen button and see what that does. I'm going to have to press and hold it. Yep, here it comes, I think. Wait. Yep, here it comes. And just like that, voila, the screen is printed. That is actually pretty good. It's fused on there. And so, with that note, I'm going to close this video. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. Ouch, that's actually kind of hot. The heat dissipation on this thing is lacking. Yeah, it's actually kind of, because this is the heat heat shield for the diffuser, and it's right here, and it's actually touching this right here. But of course, you can't fix that, and of course that goes red because it's got a problem. And it's going to do its very unnecessarily long seek, or its unnecessarily long test. My light bulb is actually blinking, if you can't see that. Which you can. Which is beauteous. Change our white balance, thank you. And it finally finishes. That's probably unnecessarily long, but whatever, right? And so now I'm going to close this video. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. I hope to see you next time. Till then.